Hello, everybody. I believe we are live and in. We're just waiting for everybody to get reset here. Of course, knife round has just gone down. There we go. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful. We are ready for the Counter-Strike. So welcome back in Vertigo then. I don't know. It's always a difficult map for me, this one. I think some teams really have it down. Some teams really do not enjoy playing Vertigo. And it really shows. I think we sometimes can get some very messy Counter-Strike. Generally results in some exciting games, though. You know, it does move quite fast.
Vertigo is it's disliked a lot in the pro scene, but I think this map has its moments where it's very fun to watch, especially when it's played in that quite kind of scrappy, puggy sort of way. So far, though, so slow from System5. Not a lot offering up for them. They're playing nice to start through ramp. It's looking like more of a contact play. They do have a little bit of util. Smoke in the back pockets of Keen and Patrick, and a flash and a molly to work with as well. Stairs, control taken. A pop shot, but it seems like a fake. Seems like they're going to double back and group here towards ramp.
Oh, and Krasnal is incredibly ready for this. Warrow gathering information, trying to work off of each other, and so far, so good. Krasnal with an easy two-piece. Flashing a smoke in here to try and recover the bomb ultimately and maybe get this kill, but Krasnal keeps on going. Can't be stopped right now, just going to be chill. And Pete's on ready to try and battle against 5. They will recover that bomb, but what use is it at this point? They need a kill or two before they leave ramp.
This is the big thing. Oh, well, there's a kill or two. There we go. We'll find it. Chill. He's going to make what felt like something out of nothing. Demka's holding for rotations, though, so it's a known committal play here. They're going up towards ramp because Demka knows if they're going to double back. So as long as they stack it towards site, they're going to be fine. Gizmi's got the crossfire. This could be beautiful. Does he get cleared so far? No. Turns his head, though. Oh, my God. He's looking to the right. He could catch both of them in behind, and he will. There's one. There's the bomb. Should it be done? Ryu. It's the two youngsters, the two academy graduates who close out the round. A little bit scrappier than it probably should have been, but a round is a round. Monte going to start things off well here. They're first on the board.
Yeah, Krasnal gives them that, of course. Really solid look from him with those Julies. And it will result in an M4 for him. Demq also going in for the M4, so a decent little setup. Rio as well. Okay, so liking what we're seeing here from Monte. I think they are savvy and know that there's going to be a force on the other side of things. Make sure you got those rifles rather than just stacking the MP9s. Sometimes can get the better of you as a CT side. They are looking for the scraps. Warrow, did he see someone? Maybe on the mini-map a little bit. He seems to be aware. Oh, that there could be a movement. That's so awkward. However, he is bailed out. It's only one for him, however, from that position. 3 on 2. There was a kill at the bottom end of ramp, I believe that is. Either way. No, it'd be up into scaffold by the looks of things. Either way, 2 remain here for System5.
I mean, already, the fact they kind of find themselves at a couple of kills isn't terrible. They are making something and nothing, but this is a force, right? So they've got to try and get a bomb plant. Demka jumping on the corner. Doesn't need to overface. Drops a smoke. It's very simple, very easy kind of Counter-Strike. They're just chipping away at that clock. And I don't know, System5, it feels like they haven't really got anything to work with. They're going to test once again through stairs here. They're playing full retake of every position that they once had. It's a timer play. I don't think Monte should struggle with it.
Presence shown. Ryu far back might find it difficult to get a kill with that smoke going down, but he's going to look to get aggressive. Flash comes in. Krasnal above the smoke as well. Big kill from him. Pretty much seals this one in. Pete's on got to do something before he can attempt that bomb plant, and nothing happens for him. Monte moving up to 2. It has been slightly slow going from System5. Definitely slower than I expected. But the initial fights, I suppose, are quite quick. Monte just coming out on top of those scenarios.
Yeah, exactly that. Exactly. Monte winning out their Angels. Looking okay in the early part here. There's a couple of, slightly kind of hiccup moments, but the general kind of position we find ourselves in, pretty positive overall. 2-0 start. This one shouldn't be too much of an issue. All right. We'll get tested through ladder by 1 at the very least in a moment, but they're actually just going to double away. They're not going to overfight here. which is well played from Monte. They don't need to, basically.
In a pretty good position to make this as cost-effective as possible. I think that's kind of what they're looking at. Lovely chunky nade to kick off proceedings as well. Flash out towards mid. Barreling on in for System5. Could be an overwhelm on to give me. However, again, they are very set up for this, but the kills do come in. Rio's still alive. The back end of the site, however. So I don't know. Again, bomb plant. Is it going to be possible? Big find from Chill there on the Deagle, despite being under pressure and no armor. Bomb plant going to be denied. Yep. He panicked maybe a little bit as well. Moved on to that M4. Either way, he's caught off. Still, 3 kills. It's the most that we have seen System5 find, and it comes in the eco. They'll be pretty happy with that, and they'll want to jump on that opportunity now.
Yeah, exactly. So, let's see if they can. 3-0, but a first full buy is, you know, a pretty big necessity here in the sense that we really do want to see this side get active, get going, start to get in towards a conversation about some decent run, right? Just something where we can feel a little bit more comfortable about this team. So far, not a huge amount to work with. Already, though, I mean, there's been a lot to like out of Monte. They can convert the first true full buy. That'll make us feel very confident. Ryu's going to hear those steps. He's not going to face, though, because he doesn't need to. But a Molotov might force him.
Ooh, yeah, maybe a little late on that smoke as well. Oh, no! And it's bounced all the way past. Oh, of course, those changes to smokes on Molotovs, but I don't know. Arguable that one might have got off. It was right on the edge of the molly, I suppose, and just did not register. Gizmi going to use this smoke to his advantage. Or at least try to. Oh my goodness, this round is falling apart. And an immediate call to save. Krasnov does find one, but yeah, just no chance. Nice little Molotov as well to really, really keep him out of the action. Down goes Waro, attempting to save the orb, which was a pretty big deal. Would have been able to potentially get together a buy in the next round. However, now I think it will be an eco.
That very, very rapidly went from kind of bad to worse in that situation. It was not good, was it? Not good at all. It's a tough one to watch as well. A lot of just real, you hate to say it, rookie errors from the rookies, right? I mean, the smoke missing, that's, you know, what can you do? What can you do? But Gizmi then trying to play it around the smoke, maybe over facing a little bit. He had nobody kind of near enough to him to trade. And before you know it, they're in trouble. You hate to see it, but it'll happen. And that's going to be System5 finding their first. And honestly, a really decent little run from them. Nice round. Individual stepping up in a big way. And also making sure it's expensive over towards Monte too. Their money isn't exactly great on the other side. You got Krasnov who can drop, Gizmi who can buy. And then for the rest of them, it's a little bit awkward. They are going to go in towards the AWP though. So they're making the big investment here. This does feel like quite a ballsy call, right? Going in towards that AWP, but see if they can do something with it.
Yeah, I mean, it is a little wild. Quick flash towards B puts a stop to that plan. However, with the AWP still in play, I don't know that they will necessarily expect this on the System5 side. Going up for a boost. It looked like, yeah, Waro was paying attention to that. Big kill for him. No opportunity at the trade. System5 start a man down, and not the way you want things to go. They've battled so hard to get that first round, and they're looking to get shut down here if Monte can have their way.
Now up. Making their way through ramp or not. Falling away, and actually not silently either, so I don't know what they would have wanted. Look will come through. Keen. Gonna try and start things off here. Ryu's playing up close. Perfect position for the MP9 as well, but the assumption is that he gets cleared.
Yeah, I mean, you'd think that they are very tentative here, very unsure of themselves. There is an opportunity to find space in towards mid. It might just have gone, but looking for a late lurk, it would seem. Ryu, oh, up close. Indupri nearly makes it work. Lost his teammate out on the side. So much damage done here, but can the AWP really capitalize? Waro as well is getting pushed in from behind, especially now that Python has found that kill. Oh, that's so rough for Monte. Demq will be left to do nothing again. But yeah, that is really, really, really unfortunate. A lot of close frags go against them.
Yeah, you hate to see it. You really do. I mean, that's not a nice position to find yourselves in now. Monte, both of these gun rounds have not looked pretty. Cody's kind of said as well how this is not actually a great map for Monte, and statistically it's been a little rough for them, and you can kind of see why. It's on. Feels like he might have the right idea. Demka's just got his head tucked as well. The MP9 save, or even more so, get kills. Honestly, might get the case. Any more for any more? I'm gonna find Demka's collecting money. Orb's all that's left. He's gonna try and get himself an AK. Oh my god, that's so risky. And it somehow works. Somehow. Keen doesn't hit the shot. He does scoop himself up an AK. Chaotic to say the least. It will be System5 who get themselves a second, but very, very expensive. So at the very least, Monte keeping some econ in check. It's not a great couple of rounds, is it? They've not looked too great in terms of locking down that B site. That's been their real weakness.
Yeah, it's rough. It is rough. System5 definitely proving their prowess on this map. Demq, let's see what he can find with this AK. He is once again chilling out towards A, which doesn't really seem to be an area of much contention. However, Eton down at the bottom will lose his head. Maybe they were looking for an A split here. Mid control easily secured, as you would expect against an eco. Krasnal, I'm pretty sure, has no gun, by the way. He does have a Zeus, but I don't think he's got anything else.
It doesn't seem like it, yeah.
Yeah, so maybe keep an eye on that one. You know, it's more about Demq in this round, though, for sure. Ooh. Can't get anything done towards mid. Yeah, there was a small window where they were kind of peeking in, throwing nades and whatnot. He just could not find it.
Now, big rotate. Over towards... Yeah, he's sighting, no one's here. So, no real issues, it has to be said. Simple stuff. They're going to rotate their way in. I mean, yes, the AK... At the very least, I mean, it is collected, right? So, it feels like potentially something can be done with this, but... Even then, it does feel like a real big arse. Bomber going to go down. And I think at the very most, if anything's going to happen, it's going to be on the call for the hunt type vibe rather than any attempt at a retake. System5 going to very rapidly tie this game up 3 rounds apiece. And it has to be said as well, what a decent little run from them. Since getting the guns out and, you know, recouping the losses of the recon, this is a side who are really looking very, very strong at the moment. You have to look at Monte and ask questions about kind of what's going wrong. Yes, this round we're not going to look too deep into, but the 2 gun rounds before that weren't pretty. Not at all. That's that. Round done. System5 tying this game up 3 apiece. An AK saved is a little silver lining over towards Monte, but that'll basically be it. As Royalty Square, you look towards Warrow, or even just the experienced guys in this team. How are they then going to find this back in their favor?
A strong buy into round 7 should be a way for them to find a lead again. Never quite that simple for Monte. System5 proving that they are indeed ready for the Vertigo. Oh, the double spam from Demq is ridiculous, though. And Warrow now going to start moving forwards. They're all channeling in on that player, trying to track him down. And that is a hell of a response from Monte.
My God. My God. Very, very quickly silencing us a little bit as well, right? Because we weren't really too sure what Monte were looking like off the back of these last few. It wasn't exactly a confident showing. And that is really nicely done. 4th put on the board, and System5 stunned a little bit. And the other side as well, despite them chaining a few rounds together, System5 don't have a lot of econ left in our back pockets. This round falls flat, and Monte not only extend the lead, but can pull it away further and further, and even guarantee a lead at the turn of the half. This round, mightily important. If we want to see System5 keeping competitive in this first half, they don't find it, they could be in a lot of trouble, actually.
Up on the boost. Gizmi is the nearest player, but it doesn't look like he has much interest in taking a fight out there. Krasnal, maybe he's going to move around towards mid. We'll see. A lot of noise being made over here. And once again, System5 enjoying their mid control. Krasnal is very, very ready for it. Difficult angle to beat here. Flash comes in. Patrick, he's got to clear so much and really doesn't quite know where to look. Krasnal's just out in the open, you know. May well, yep, not be expected. Barrel showing. As I said, it's a whole area that you're not quite familiar with as a pro player. Ryu with a quick trade on B. Oh my goodness, they're surrounding him though. One more would be great. He's going to get it. However, looks away, not ready for another man from that angle. 3 versus 2, not out of the question. Waro with a quick flank. Not out of the question, but they've lost a teammate here. So Waro, he's got to go huge, and they were just about setting up for him. However, he's way, way faster than they ever expected, and he finds the 2 in the end to net number 5.
Yeah, nice work. Nice work indeed. The bomb plant is a small positive and a small silver lining, but Monte are looking a lot better now. They're looking considerably more competitive. Opting to keep the AKs over the opportunity to pick up an AWP, but it's because, of course, they have money to work with. And those AKs, not perishable, of course, for the CT side. Monte, this is really nice stuff. Off the back of looking a little rough around the edges, they've patched up what was looking like a weak B site, and now the fact that they've given themselves confidence with those retakes, this is a good position to be in. 2 rounds ahead. Hero AK is all System5 are going to wield in the back pocket of Chill. And actually, realistically, he's probably the best person for it at the moment. He's been looking pretty crisp, has to be said. This one feels, you know, still pretty unlikely. A little bit of a pop shot on the corner. To really work with it. They are going to be given ramp control at the very least. And Monte playing quite passive, despite probably knowing that this buy is, you know, minimal 2.5 buy at the most.
That's now. Whoa, it's not him that chimes in first. I thought it might be. It is, in fact, Waro taking the head of Chill. The AK retrieved, but there is a severe lack of armor for the rest of these players. Beaton pushed away. The Flames, no opportunities presenting themselves now as well. They went in wide for that first frag, and they have battened down the hatches on that Monte side.
Keen. A little look there. For him. I want to try and get a bomb plant here. I don't know if they're going to be given this luxury, though. It looks like they want to rotate over towards B, and Keen's just going to try and draw an attention here. He might get the chance. 3 playing here. A Tech 9 and an AK. It is doable. Smoke comes down. He's drawn a lot of attention here. That goes without saying. Nade comes over. They would have heard the chunk. It's only Ryu. Spotted the bomb too, but I don't know what he can do in terms of denying it going down. He can't. Bomb goes down. And a 3-man kind of post-bomb set up. Might be doable. Messy fights. Piton will fall. And the last man, Akeen, he's so far away in the rotate. Tries to get an AK. Does get it. He cannot set himself up. So that'll be the defuse coming through. Little scrappy, but honestly, I think System5 will be happy with the bomb plant.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely a better result, I think, than they were expecting. Like I said, that AK went down very early, and then it's like, it doesn't really make it into the best hands. Not much that you can do with it. So, yeah, best they could have hoped for, to be honest with you. Take a couple guns away, get the bomb plant, keep themselves sustainable. But Monte now in a really solid position. I think 6 already on this CT side is very, very nice for them, and they can keep this T economy rotating around, but another key moment coming in here, another key swing for System5 if they can get it going. B-bomb site was pretty successful early on. Curious to see if they go back there.
Monte guaranteeing at the bare minimum it's going to be a tie game at the turn of the half. Any more for any more would be great. We're setting up for a front stairs smoke there over towards B. You throw it by lining up with the gen. From you took yourself into the corner by CT, line up with the... It's like a bolt. Throw it on over with a jump throw. Warrior the first to fall. Heed in response. Doesn't quite find anybody. Nobody tucked in towards that corner. System5 of an opener. I give him something. Keen throwing the right side gen smoke there. I don't know if they're going to commit to it. They don't actually have a huge amount of bodies over towards B. They might actually just try and, once again, sort of bait and switch.
Yeah, I mean, that early kill really does seem to do massive things for System5, to be honest. It gives them a full control in terms of what they want to do. I think they've heard all this movement coming in. The kill does land for Gizmy, which is a pretty big deal because I feel Monte were going to go for an A lean there. With that kill coming in, it does change things. Player spotted out. Has yet to get the bomb in. A little bit late. Oh, another Molotov as well for default here. It's just going to make life quite difficult, one would think. 15 seconds. They will start to make their way in on the Monte side of things, so kind of retaking before the bomb's even gone down. Nice little flash towards Gen. Cree can't do anything with it, though, unfortunately. Bomb plank coming in. It's a little chaotic here, and Gizmy and Ryu, they've managed to creep in and find the frags. That is a hell of a retake, I have to say. Maybe a bit too much space given across. Hard to tell. Molotovs were pretty effective, and Monte, yeah, perfectly executed that.
Yeah, another really great retake. It does feel like System5, not to the point of getting where they're a complete one trick, but it seems for them that the only real gaps they're finding in the armor is towards B, and they're continuing to try and sort of manipulate it in their favor. However, their post plants are just not good enough. It's the one thing letting them down. They're getting the site, they're getting fights, and they're getting that bomb down on a consistent basis. They just can't hold it. That's letting them down here. They really need to try and find a way to rectify this sort of situation, and then they've got a chance. Peeking through, pop shot by Warro, ineffective, nade in the corner. Stop them pushing. We'll get out of there. System5 don't chase either. Probably the smart call.
Lamp, but it is quickly silenced by Warro's AWP. Just four remaining now for System5. A severe lack of utility as well. Moving into this A-bomb site, they will give it their best go, but they're very ready on the Monte side of things. As you can see, Keen the first to chime in, but it's not much of a loud noise. He's all alone, and HB makes a difference there on that last one. Could have found himself a nice two-piece, but the round itself was definitely not going to happen. 8-3 very quickly. And indeed, Monte looking clean.
They're pulling away. This is meant to be a map which is not all that great for them. And some, you know, a map which System5 have looked very strong on. And it doesn't feel that case at all at the moment. This T side is near non-existent. Triple Galil double AK for System5 into the final round of the half. Monte, they genuinely can make it a 9-3. This first fight's going to be tough. He might not clear it, and he doesn't. Beautiful work. Gizmy to swing and find. Down goes Vitor. And that probably will start to already wrap things up for this half. This is going to be a tough one for System5 to try and claw back in their favor.
However, they do have a lot of space on ramp, I have to say. Could certainly catch these couple A players off guard, who are also bailing on the idea of A. Okay. I'm a little confused. They'll be on their way back. But yeah, they've given up a bit of control. The deep smokes will come in. This makes it difficult to retake and definitely stop that bomb from going down. But we'll see. Monte still looking good in terms of numbers. A lot of utility remaining for themselves versus none for System5. Warro on a flank as well. Gonna just confirm one. Pretty much make this a done deal. Bomb has yet to go down again. The Molotov's super clean from that CT side. Not really been baited out. Not really been asked by System5. Fake plant. Nade. Oh, keeps him alive, but unfortunately, he will be out in the open for the frag. 9-3. I think that speaks for itself. We'll catch you after the break. Hello, everybody. Welcome back into the second half here. Monte looking to make this a quick showing on Vertigo. We were very confident in Monte moving into this series, and they are proving thus. System5, pretty good start from them with the rifles, it has to be said. B-bomb site looked kind of vulnerable. We were worried for Monte for a moment there, but they very quickly picked it back up, and System5 just running out of ideas by the tail end of that half. I believe dropping 6 in a row to get this 9-3 scoreline. Piton will open up. That's all he's able to do. A bomb site softened up slightly. Is that a failed smoke? I feel like that might be a failed smoke.
I think you might be right. It doesn't really look like it's meant to be there. Still grouping up behind this short smoke. Ryu with the bomb. Going to be tested in a second. But he gets deleted by Waro. No chance in hell, and it's falling apart rapidly. On the side, Patrick dancing between the angles to his demise. And the last man, Akeen. What do you even do here to 1v4?
Yes, indeed. A poignant question. His position now going to be known as well as he reveals himself with that little tap. Oh, and Waro will demolish him. Solid start for Monte. Looks like they want to take us through this one quite quickly. Certainly feels that way with the approach there as well. You know what I mean? Fast up ramp, not wasting any time at all. Whereas we did see System5 take some early fights. Not quite as aggressive, not quite as confident.
Yeah. 10 already, though, for Monte. Just rapidly pulling away. System5 going to force it. It does really feel like make or break 2 for them. They can't find this. They are in a hell of a lot of trouble. Triple MP9. Oh, and it's not a great start. Waro spamming on the corner. Finds Piton, and that's already starting to not look good here for System5. And we've got Chill playing in the smoke, but he's surely going to be expected to some degree. It's always checked.
Gizmy as well, lurking around. Finds a gap. Will be traded quickly. But he confirms the presence of at least one more. It looks like Chill did go down there as well. Missed the frag, but saw it in the kill feed a little all over the place in this round, of course. And I feel Patrick and Cree just going to save, to be honest. A couple MP9s into the next round. I mean, in the context of the situation, if you remove the scoreline, you know, it's not the worst thing in the world, but with the way that things are looking here, really not what you want.
Yeah, I think goes without saying for System5, this is not a nice position to be in. They're going to be hunted here on the tail end too. To make matters even worse, they know they force ball, so why not? B9 of Patrick could be in a lot of trouble. Molotov is going to come down. Fight to come through. Demke the first to fall, but Waro will answer back. He doesn't need to overfight. He knows the last is that of an MP9. They can keep that. They don't really care. There's 11. System5 can't really do anything with that as well, so they're just going to play around one saved MP9, maybe a couple of upgraded pistols. That'll be that. And Monte realistically have a very easy run to a 12th on the board here, and they are rapidly taking this map number 1. This has not been the Vertigo that System5 wanted at all.
Yeah, looking pretty scary now. You've got Mirage coming up next. You know, it is Monte's map through and through. Oh, Piton with an opportunity to catch there. Could not capitalize. He will be kicking himself. They do have to be careful on the Monte side, though. The bomb site pretty well defended now. All 4 remaining players going to be here. Waro does well to open up, adding to his kill tally. Gets himself another. Needs a bit of support, though, and the spacing for the trades not quite perfect, allowing the CT side to get in, but yeah, weapons just not strong enough, and Waro, he had slimmed them down enough that the rest of the team can cut through them.
Map point on your opponent's map pick as well. I mean, for Monte, this has been beautifully easy for them. System5, a full buy to keep them alive, and a question of what they can really do here. Their T-side was near enough non-existent, but their C-side has been non-existent thus far. It was at least the full buys where they were able to kickstart a bit of momentum, but a bit is the key word there. Oh, good start for Waro too. Chill, just trying to drop a smoke, gets caught, and Waro, that is so damn quick for the first.
Oh, flash is awkward from both sides, to be fair. Nades, and the follow-up onto Beaton. See you next round, sir, as he will be hitting the ground momentarily. However, there might not be a next round looking at it, to be fair. They have been mowed over since that one kill. Keen left on 3 HP, desperate to try and get anything going. Creed does get a kill, but it's cost him so much. Keen, I'm going to know where he's at. Quick boost up, a desperate attempt here. And to be fair, Creed just make it work. One plan going to come in, nothing they can do to stop that. The AWP gets close, but DemQ is a quicker. 3 for him thus far. Looking to make it 4. Mr. Cree takes a bit more damage from the nade. It wasn't quite close enough to finish him off, but surely not long for this world. Tap onto the bomb, and DemQ indeed will take him down. 4K comes round. After a 13-3 finish, System5 just could not match up to Monte. An incredibly effective Vertigo coming in from them. Took them a bit of time to get going. Yeah. Was a bit slow. We were a bit worried, but once they did, they didn't stop. That's 10 in a row.
Yeah, hit 3-all, and we're thinking, okay, you know, maybe there's a competition here, and it very quickly just ran away.